Good afternoon. It is 4 p.m. here in South Korea. I am Arirang News. AI anchor, Arirang. Inflation in South Korea eased back into the 2% range for the first time in 6 months, despite soaring prices of fresh produce. Data from Statistics Korea released on Friday showed that the country's consumer price index, a key gauge of inflation, rose 2.8% in January, compared to the same month the year before. It's the third month in a row that on-year CPI growth has seen a decline. However, prices of fresh produce continued to climb. Fruit prices in particular seen nearly a 27% jump compared to January last year. More hydrogen fueling stations will be established in urban areas of South Korea. Under current regulations, hydrogen fueling stations are required to maintain a distance of 12 to 32 meters from places like residential areas and stores. For safety reasons, the South Korean government plans to allow stations to be built in urban areas with the condition that protective walls are built. With this change, it aims to increase the number of hydrogen fueling stations from 192 in 2023 to 450 by 2030. South Korea and the US have completed their first joint special operations exercise this year. According to the South Korean Army on Friday, the drills were as part of combined efforts to master joint operational procedures and reinforce individual combat capabilities. The 2-week exercise, which began on January 22nd, mobilized special forces from South Korea and U.S. Army Special Forces, commonly known as the Green Berets, at the Rodriguez live-fire complex in Gyeonggi-do Province. In response to the deadly drone attack that killed 3 U.S. soldiers in Jordan on Sunday, Washington has approved plans for a series of strikes against Iranian targets in Syria and Iraq. With no comment on the timing of the attack, White House National Security Council spokesman John Kirby said the strikes would be a multi-layered approach over a period of time, with weather conditions likely to dictate when they begin. Washington recently confirmed that the Iran-backed Islamic resistance in Iraq was responsible for Sunday's attack and that the drone used was manufactured in Iran. The European Union's 27 national leaders on Thursday unanimously agreed to extend €50 billion in new aid to Ukraine. After weeks of resistance, Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán gave the green light after receiving assurances that the aid would be used sensibly and would not come from EU funds earmarked for Budapest. As the Ukraine war nears its third year, Kyiv relies heavily on Western support, and the latest package comes amid uncertainty over future aid from the United States. That is all for today. Thanks for watching.